Alright, so this is our model. We have her hair parted in sections. Total of 5 sections right now. We are going to braid this front part back. I'm going to braid the first 2 sections on camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Creative Diva 12. I'm coming in this evening. It's been a really long day. Okay, so I'm coming in this evening as promised because I told you guys that this weekend Jazz and I will be coming in to show you guys different braiding patterns as well as how to crochet. So as you guys can see, I'm actually in the middle of an install doing my own hair. Yes, I am installing the Kima Braid in the Ripple Deep. This is 20 inches. Here it is. And this is in the color, was it 1B33? Can you guys see that? And on me, it hits like about the belly button. So, right now I am going to show you guys. You can see a little bit of the braid pattern of mine, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit, but like I said, I'm in the middle of an install, but I wanted to come in and share it with you all so you guys can see how I actually crochet. In the clips to follow, you will see Jazz doing a braid pattern, and you will see me doing a knotless method first, as well as the same technique I am about to do now, which will be just the locking with the crochet. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is have whichever hair you are using. Of course, I just showed you guys I'm using the Ripple Deep. So the hair comes like this. It's already pre-curled. If you are going to cut it in half, you can cut it in half. I am going to wear this style a little bit longer, so I will not be cutting it in half. But what I will be doing is, because it is too thick to go on the crochet needle, I will be breaking the hair up. I broke it once, twice. So sometimes I break it 3 times, maybe 4, depending on, you know, as far as the front, you know, the smaller the pieces, the better looking it is, and of course more natural looking as far as the front. But what you want to do, and I'm going to get right up close and personal with you guys, we're going to go down and we're going to go in here. And since this is the front, how we're going to do this is we're going to loop it. And this is the same technique that you would use for the knotless technique. You will twist once, twist twice. Take one leg, pull it through, close it in, pull this down. So you're going to pull them both ways. So since this is going to go this way, you see how there's no knot there? This one will be the one that you tie. So this is exactly the way you would do the knotless method. And you just go all the way up to the base, and then you will pull that over. Okay, and now I do know that some people do, you know, just a parameter like that, which is absolutely wonderful, because there's no way I will do the entire head like this. It'll take forever and a day. We're gonna go down with our needle, pull that on there, and if the hair would move, close that, pull it through that, and we're going to loop once, loop twice, pull one leg through,
just like that. So we got 2 legs. Since this one is going that way, we're going to move that to the side, and this one will be the one that we knot. You can also do this down the center of whichever way your part is going to go. That way your part will look completely seamless, and you're just going to take that right on up to the base of your braid and flip this over. Okay. So that is your knotless method. And you really just do that around the front just to make it look more natural, more realistic. Now we're going to go to just the regular way of crocheting. And I'm going to start just back here. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull through. And we're going to go like this, but we're going to knot that way and here. Pull down to the base of the hair, and we're done. How fast and how simple is that? And we're going to do the same thing. Go under, pull it through, and here we go. Now I know I may be going a little fast, but I will slow it down. And I'm just going to get me a couple of more pieces here. Just taking my hair, separating it like we did before. Just get a couple of pieces going. And I really want you guys to see it. Now some people loop a few different times, but I find like with the curlier textures, you know, the hair is pretty much secure. Now when you're doing the slick textures, you're going to have to do a lot of different knots. And when I do that on a client, which I do have one who's getting like the circle hair added in her hair. So I'll show you guys that method. But with the one that's, you know, it's a little bit, you know, it has more of a body wave and a lot of texture. You know, you don't really have to do a lot of knotting to it. And as long as you get it down to that base, it really would hold. You don't have to do a whole lot to it, because the purpose of this style is to definitely protect your hair and not to harm it. Okay, so we want to do the least amount of, you know, stress as possible on your hair. So this is what we're doing. And another thing I'm going to show you guys after we do this again. We just want to make sure it get to that base. Okay. Another thing I want to show you guys is the length. Now I noticed that you are probably wondering, like, how did I get it longer than the actual 20 inches? So I don't go like in half. See how it's even like that? I kind of stagger it to whereas I have one leg that's longer than the other. So of course it's going to hang a little bit longer. So that's the way I do it, to get it a little bit longer. So it hangs about probably 24, 26 inches versus the 20 inches that it says. Okay. So I am going to continue this process until I am done. And then I'll come back in and show you guys the finished results. Okay? See you guys in a bit. Hi guys, I'm back and I'm finished with this install of my crochet braids. And this hair is like extremely soft. Absolutely just in love with it. Absolutely love it. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment section. I promise you I will answer them. I don't care how many times you ask, I will answer. So this is it. I used 3 bags. And I used the Kima braiding hair in the deep ripple, which I showed you in the 1B33. And that's what I used. I used 3 bags. It took me total of 2.5 hours to do these on myself. So not really bad. Once you get into a rhythm, it really doesn't take that long. That's why I personally, when I do crochets, I like to do it with hair that's already pre-curled. I know everybody's a fan of the Marley hair, and it does look absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing, but it's just too much work for me. And for my lifestyle with a 7-year-old, Marley and me won't work. So this will work for me. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I hope that the video was helpful to anyone, someone. If it was something that you really didn't understand that you want me to go into further detail on, please do ask away. I am more than willing to share and help you guys. So that is all for this install on me, as well as the install that you just saw Jazz and myself do. Sorry that Jazz wasn't visibly speaking, but you did see her hands and everything in. But I was in the process of doing her hair as well. So I was doing her hair while she braided up a client. It was just a lot going on this weekend. It was just all about hair. So it was a bit much, but we did get the videos done for you guys. We hope you guys appreciate it. So we'll see you on the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.